Good morning, boys and girls. I hope y'all are doing well today and y'all didn't have too much trouble from that storm last night. Today is Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. And guess what we're learning about today? Worms. Now, y'all guys know I love worms. When we always walk to the cafeteria for our meals, I would tell you, watch out for the wormies because they are our friends. So let me show you guys what a worm looks like. This is a worm, but you guys already know what worms look like. They can go either forward or backwards, and they have a segment, which is a part of the body that separates the halves of the worm. You also know that worms are invertebrates, which means there is no bone or skeleton in a worm. That's why they can wiggle so easy. That's why we can call you wiggle worms when you're just moving and moving, because worms wiggle. They have no bones or skeleton in their body. Worms have no eyes. They cannot see. They feel along and they live underground, and worms can live up to 2 years underground. They love the darkness. Now you know that when it rains, worms come up from the ground because they like the moisture. Now you guys know that my favorite book is Worm Weather, but since we already read that, I have another book for you. It reminds me of spring and summer, and also worms because they love to come out at nighttime and also early morning. And this is called Little Owl's Night. This book is by Dirya Srinivasan. This is what? This is the spine. This is the back. Look at that little froggy. This is the front. This is the top. This is what? This is the side. And this is the bottom. So let's read about Little Owl's Night. Look at the raccoon and the squirrel. Little Owl was having a wonderful night. There's Little Owl. You see him flying around the beautiful flowers, and look at that big fat snail. I'm just going to take this out of there. He watched a fuzzy possum family waddle along in a neat row. Look at the little baby possums. Hedgehog sniffed around the mushroom patch. Skunk was eating berries because he could find no snails. Snails are right back there, but he can't see them. By the river, beavers were gnawing on trees. Chomp, chomp, chomp. I know you guys don't gnaw on trees. Only beavers, they like the wood. Little Owl visited his friend the raccoon. As they sat in the clover, fog rolled in and hovered just overhead. Moths fluttered towards the moon, and silver dust fell from their wings. Little Owl wanted to follow, but it was time for him to head home. What do you think Little Owl's going to do when he goes home? On the way, Little Owl flew by Grumbly Cave. Bear was inside, snoring up a storm. And look at him with all those little fishies he's going to eat when he wakes up. Wake up, Bear! Don't sleep all night, Little Owl sang. I would like to show you the moon. That's a big full moon. And look at little raccoon over here. What a thief. He's stealing Bear's fish. He better be glad that Bear's asleep, because if Bear caught him stealing his fish, there would surely be trouble. But the bear kept snoring as usual, and Little Owl flew home to his tree, gazing at the sky. He wondered if the bear had ever seen the stars. Little Owl sat on his branch. Ooh, how he loved the night forest. Look at that big, beautiful moon. Frog croaked softly, roar, roar. And Cricket chirped smartly, chip, 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 chip. Little Owl heard rustling at the foot of his tree. Fox had come to say hello. So now all these animals, they're active during the nighttime. So they are nocturnal. Any animal that is moving around and at its most active time during the night is a nocturnal animal. See, the rabbit over here is asleep. Rabbits are usually not active during the night. It was late now. The bats were gliding home. "Mama," Little Owl whispered, "tell me again how night ends." "The moon and stars fade to ghosts," Mama said. "Spider webs turn to silver threads. Dewdrops sparkle on the leaves, and grass like tiny stars come down. Moonflowers close, and morning glories open. The sky brightens from black to blue, blue to red, and red to gold." That is a beautiful sunrise. And the rooster crows, cock-a-doodle-doo, and the crows call, and the days begin, said Mama. But Little Owl didn't hear a word she said. Why do you think he didn't hear her? He was fast asleep. So Little Owl is a nocturnal animal, and when the sun comes up, he is asleep. I hope you enjoyed my story, and I have a few activities that I want to get ready for you.